Guys, I want us to listen to this a little bit. This is a continuation of this illegal foreign minister of Sierra Leone, right? Kaba is his name, Timothy Kaba. Like I said, I want to know who's this Kaba. What's his connection to Tijan Kaba? What's his connection to Ali Kaba? Ali Kaba, the warlord, right? I want to know. But this is he's talking about the ambassador to Guinea Conakry that has been recalled, who of course was detained by the Guinea, government there because of they found over 300, kilograms of cocaine. I mean, it was worth over $40 million. These guys have been trafficking cocaine all through this time. The Kush cocaine, all of that stuff. They found over $100,000 cash. Over $40 million worth of cocaine. That's what he's talking about right here. These ladies are asking about that to see what he has to say. Let's listen to him because he continue for bullshitting way through this whole thing. Like I said yesterday, it's just bullshitting his way through. Let's listen to this.
During all the negotiation there we go to Guinea, genuinely, at any point the Guinean authority and they ask you for remove the then ambassador in diplomatic tag them.
Of course, the Ministry of Justice had requested through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Guinea, say, made a request to Leon for remove the diplomatic immunities of the ambassador, so then we'll get chance for investigate the matter for that. No, we cannot. We could not. We could not because under the circumstances as a diplomat, and there's no precedent in the world where a country will send a diplomat to go overseas, then you remove diplomatic immunities for now, for making subject to the laws of investigation of another country when it was not proven that the substance was found in the ambassador's vehicle or with the ambassador. You see, the ambassador's associative um, associative culpability here, I would choose to say that because he's ambassador and the vehicle and the thing was found in an embassy vehicle, but that not make the ambassador guilty. And that is why investigations are ongoing to establish whether the ambassador was part of the erstwhile ambassador was part of it or not.
I think what the Vienna Convention, it has to be looked into again. I think it's very important for them to revisit, the inviolability or the lack thereof, the fact that, diplomatic, persons cannot be prosecuted in another country. The Vienna Convention should be looked into again to make sure that situations like these guys should have given up, should have taken away the diplomatic immunity of that ambassador so that he will be prosecuted for the crimes that they've been committing. Because they search their houses. There's a lot that we don't know that is not out in the public, but there is a lot going on with that Guinea investigations about the cocaine that was found in that vehicle. So this is something that more information will come out and will expose these guys for the crooks and criminals that they all are, for giving Sierra Leone such a bad rap, such a bad reputation across the globe. But let's keep waiting, and more information will come out. We'll find out more, and we'll make sure we bring it out here. But let's continue to listen to him as he's bullshitting his way through this whole thing. Let's listen to him.
Now that you don't confirm, say the Guinean authority with the request they take away diplomatic immunity then. Yesterday, President Bio don't sack him, don't replace her with somebody else. Waiting on chances. Although you say they now na salon.
Chances of
where
what?
this many Sierra Leone the question if really you been carry the ambassador na salon.
I have no reason to. Yes, of course, I brought the ambassador to Sierra Leone, brought him, he came to the office, we investigated, we asked him.
You see guys where he's saying, yes, he brought the ambassador to Sierra Leone. Look at him. He could not even look at the camera. The whole time he was looking down because that ambassador is not in Sierra Leone. If the ambassador is in Sierra Leone, they would have brought him out to AYV, one of these TV platforms, to come and talk about these incidents that has gone on. If somebody was innocent, if this guy be innocent, they could bring a kind of platform there and say, we can't talk to Weibo, let me know exactly what is going on. So I think he's lying because he could not even look at the screen.
Why?
He could not even look at the camera.
Someone telling a lie is extremely likely to look away or break your gaze at a crucial moment. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, but they might actually be a window to the truth. People are likely to look away partly out of guilt, partly out of fear that their lie will be detected, and partly because they are trying to think of what to say next.
I was not associated with it, and the rest is with the authorities that are responsible for the investigation of crimes. And so we enroll, and President Bio, of course, the action of President Bio should say whether or not the ambassador is guilty, there is always going to be consequence. There are always going to be consequences for anything where they impinge on the reputation of the country. And for the embassy in vehicle, the person that the government will take action against is the head of mission. And the president has gracefully appointed a very seasoned diplomat because under the circumstances, don't forget, we all over the world, even in the communities, when somebody is accused, in public opinion already, the person is as guilty as charged. But there's a law aspect where they establish whether it is true or not. So the president's action, for sure, say, is very determined to fight transnational organized crime, such as drug trafficking.
So I'm going to take it, I'm going to close it from there. It says this president is very, very much into fighting transnational, drugs or illegal activities. But they are currently keeping Jos Boleos, Jos Leidekers, the most wanted man in Europe. They are still keeping him in Sierra Leone. He's dating the president's daughter. If the president is really serious about fighting transnational crimes, Boleos, aka Omar Sharif, is not a Sierra Leonean. He is a fugitive on the run. He is a criminal. Why would these guys not just arrest this guy and hand him over to the, Netherlands government for prosecution? Why? That's the question a lot of us should be asking. Why are they not mentioning Agnes Bio? Why is the press, the silence about Agnes Bio in Sierra Leone? Why are all the journalists not asking about Agnes Bio to come out here and talk to the people of Sierra Leone and face us? Why would Agnes Bio be shielded from this thing? Everybody, when I ask this question, where Agnes Bio, where they date Boleos, this drug lord in Sierra Leone, if these guys are really serious about fighting transnational crimes, why is it that they are not just going to arrest this guy and bring him over and hand him over to the Dutch government for prosecution? He's not a Sierra Leonean, so therefore the 1974 Extradition Act does not even really apply. This is a criminal. This is somebody who's on the run and is in this country. He's in Sierra Leone. He's with the president's family. They know where he's at. When are they going to just hand him over to the Dutch government? Again, the Dutch government is not really serious about Boleos. If they were serious about Boleos, they can make these points that I'm making. He's not a Sierra Leonean. He's a criminal. He obtained passport fictitiously. Who gave him the passport? They should investigate this. This man is not like he's a Sierra Leonean that should be protected from the Dutch government. Hand Boleos over. This guy's just playing gymnastics and he's just bullshitting his way through the whole thing. The ambassador was guilty of the crime that he was charged with. Useless people, bad reputation for our country. Bullshit that they bullshit your way through.